does not want to win and he plays very solid, as he did in several rounds before. So I think the most important thing is for Fabi himself, that to make sure that he's not blundering, he can stay healthy in mind, and just play a long game and wait for the opportunity to take. But even if it's a draw, I don't think it's over for him to clinch maybe to win the tournament, but definitely it should be an opportunity moment.
Well, round 9 is underway. A bit of a grudge match, for the players, a huge moment in the candidates in this today, as we see the players get up their first moves, and you can make your predictions. Are you expecting a comeback? Who will win? And you can do that on our voting channels on voteon/events. So definitely go on there and give us your predictions. Meanwhile, Robert, we've got action on. We saw the handshakes coming in from Toronto, and we're getting moves.
Nijat Abasov has not won a game yet in 9 rounds at the candidates, but he's at least frustrated a few contenders by holding them to draws. Today, he managed to claim a draw against world number 2 Fabiano Caruana. The result means Prague is now sole second behind Gukesh and Nepo.
He lost yesterday, Karu. Now with the black pieces, Judith, I have to imagine this is a dream position to have for the black side. This is not just some symmetrical structure where Abasov can shut everything down. The players are on their own, and I have to say, I like black's lead in development with the white king sitting in the center, and if you can get away with playing e5, opening up what was a poor light square bishop, Fabi has to be feeling pretty good about his chances.
Well, in the break we were discussing that this might be in the next few moves, very interesting situation, and we are just getting it already immediately after move e5. I agree with you completely that this caught your eyes, and also it's very typical Fabiano move, I believe, just to take from 1 second to another, sacrifice something, take initiative. And yes, White was playing, I think his last move was a4 before, so this is why I think knight f3 maybe a wiser move, though I don't know how much this is still theory. But this e5 move, which is on the board because after bishop d3, of course it's something very concrete, because if White captures on e5, Black wants to go knight g4, attacking the e5 pawn, also at the same time putting pressure on f2. So maybe we can look at this line. If after d takes e5, Black, actually there are several options. I think dc4 is also possible immediately, or knight g4 with a similar idea. Maybe after, dc4 maybe immediately. It is interesting. The idea is after bishop c4, capturing on d1, and after king d1 to go knight g4, attacking the f2 and the e5 at the same time. So White has to defend king e2, possibly, or knight h3, which is not very tempting to go on the side of the board, right? But in any case, Black would capture back knight e5, and Black has a very beautiful position, I believe. Even though White has the bishop pair, this is not exactly what you have in mind with White having the rooks not connected, bishop on c1. May show up on a3, but I think Black will be very fast in developing with his bishop to g4 or f5, knight d7, c5. So Black has a very nice position. For White, the king is quite badly saved, and it will be very hard to get a harmony between his pieces. So this is one option after d takes e5, and the other one is to just simply go knight g4. And but after knight g4, knight f3 may be the move, and after d takes c4, already obviously White is not going to be capturing with bishop c4, but going bishop e2 back. Bishop e2, bishop c2, takes on d1, takes knight d7. This can be also pretty nice for Black, actually.
Abasov. He did get himself in trouble out of the opening. Fabiano Caruana, it just doesn't seem like his tournament. I mean, someone has to say it, that Fabi beat Nijat in the first half, but Nijat made a late game blunder when the position was relatively level. So Fabiano somehow has not found his form, the form that he showed in 2023, and it looks like Nijat is holding everything, and that is bad news for Fabi and his many fans.
You can almost see it on Fabi as he looks away. He knows he's tried in this game, but it hasn't been enough to get an advantage going against the super solid, technically very precise Nijat Abasov, holding the position for Fabi, a huge favorite in the candidates. He is struggling to get up on the leaderboard. Will he be able to find more in the position? We do have a result, I believe. Or not, we don't. I thought that the players were signing up. It's gonna be a long grind, guys. That one is on me. I thought that was a draw. We will come back with more action. And we do finally have the handshakes in Nijat Abasov against Fabiano Caruana. Nijat holds the world number 2. Another fantastic performance by him with the white pieces, never letting go of control.